I have turned the ship around, and we have now done the starboard side the same way as we did the port yesterday. Now you may remember a few episodes ago I was saying that the Trumpeter had not provided any place to tie any lines or anything on this model, but I'm wrong on that. If you look right here, you can see this looks like three little rings that we'll be able to run easy line through. Pretty sure I saw those also in the manual on the other ship. In the comments yesterday, I was kind of kidding around with one of the viewers about the rabbits. And yesterday morning, I had thought, I'm going to stop feeding the rabbits. Reason being, there was a lot of extra rabbit pellets laying around. Then I started feeling kind of bad, and I thought, okay, I'll put out a couple of little carrots, which I did. And it wasn't long, and they were gone. Now, there are two reasons why I put the carrots where I did last winter. Firstly, that's a good spot because it's cleaned off. Secondly, the camera sees it, and I kind of like to watch those little creatures. They're kind of cute. My thinking now is, why not move the place where I put the carrots? You know, off to the side of the house instead of at the front. Problem is, I won't be able to watch them. Now, I do have an IP camera that I could use and set up out there. Problem is, it's an indoor camera. I don't think it'll stand up too long outside. So, do I invest and get another camera? I don't know. Sort of gives me something to do here. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, let's forget about our cute little rabbits here for a little bit and back to the model table, and let's move on to the next step here. I'll zoom in on it a bit for you so you can see it clearer. Now, as well as the illustrations that were in this manual that came with the other ship, there's also text that sort of gives you a step-by-step of what to do. And it appears that we have to put a line now between point D and E. Now, this looks fairly easy. I don't see why we can't have this done by the end of today. I've turned our ship around here so that everything is at the same angle or same perspective, you might say, to what the illustration is. Less chance to make a mistake. And I'm just going to take a piece of easy line here and drape it over where I think it's supposed to go. And I do believe it's supposed to go from right here to right about where it's hooked on there right now. Now, according to the illustration that came with the other model, there's more stuff going on at the top of this mast than what we have. One of the viewers made the suggestion in yesterday's comments and said, why don't you dip the end of your easy line into your CA and then try and put it in a particular spot. I don't know if you can see that tiny little dimple right there, but I can see it. Okay, so the idea would be we would dip it in, try and get it on the exact spot, and see if it would dry that way. I don't mean dry, I mean cure. Anyway, let's get ourselves set up here, and we'll put the macro lens on and test it out. Okay, I might have to reposition this a little bit in my tweezers, because that's not exactly the comfortable way to hold on to it. Although, maybe it is. I could just drop it like right there. Alright, let's see what'll happen. Don't want it to come loose out of the tweezer either. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut it off at about 1 inch. And I'm just eyeballing it. That looks like 1 inch. If it'll cut here. Let's get this out of the way. Try it again here. Oh, I can see a dent in it. Boy, are those scissors ever dull or what? Okay, here we go again. It'll work this time. Okay, let's just see if we can grab hold of the end here somehow. Okay, I only want the end. Okay, I do believe I've got it. Okay, now let's stretch it out here. And let's see what percentage of stretch we can go. Okay, that would be about 200%. 300%. Okay, it held pretty good. I mean, we stretched it out to about 300% there. I'm wondering, that was the mixture of my special medium that was thinned out thick. But what would if we? How about if we took a little sample of CA thick? Yeah, let's do this again. Okay, we'll make ourselves another mark that we want to glue onto. And I swabbed out the CA medium from that little cup, and we'll put in a drop of thick. Now, I was just starting to do this, and I suddenly realized I don't have the macro lens on. Okay, there it's in. Okay, I can actually see a little droplet on the end there. See if we can get it right on that spot. Can I let go? This is the hard part. Oops. Okay, I don't know. You know what? I want to do this again. I did not do a very good job there. Okay. Maybe I'll move this out of the way. I don't need it now. I want it right in that dimple. Now what's going to happen when I let go? About half an hour or so has passed now. And I think we're probably about as cured as we're going to get here. Alright, so let's just sort of eyeball that now. Okay, that'd be about 200%, 300%. Oh, a good 300% there. Now let's try the other one that because I was not happy with that first one, if you remember. Okay. So slack there. Okay, so double the distance would be about here. That's 200%. Oh, a little over 200%. That one didn't hold on quite as good. Now, my thinking on this is that yes, I could do a much more delicate job. However, how well would it? Well, why don't we do another? No, let's not do any more tests. Let's see if we can get that line up on the masts. Wasted enough time here already. I know that this mast down here is not in focus, but this is the one in question. And if I'm reading the diagram correctly, it ties off just above this little part right here. Now, as I mentioned before, this is all different to what the diagram shows. But I think we got it in the right place here. Okay, I'll try not to get my hands in your way here. Okay, stretch that out a little bit. There we go. Alright, that's not where it goes. It actually goes above this part up here. Wonder if I should... I don't want it too tight. Yet I don't want to... Thinking out loud again, aren't I? Here's the dull side here, just to push this down. There. Alright, well, let's try it again here. I can almost hear it. Tension's just about right. And I think that's it for today. So all being well, we'll see you tomorrow, and thanks for watching.